Each week from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the super-powered, over-the-top Owen Ladinos of New York. City-loving Shanti and fiancé Arjuna are superheroes on a mission to save the planet from boring relationships by holding superhero and relationship workshops. Independent daughter Savannah is free to do whatever she wants, but is super embarrassed by her mother's supersized theatrics and barely has any relationship with Arjuna, her stepdad-to-be. And the mortal, very human Saborin family of rural Wisconsin. Conservative parents Claudia and John moved their whole family from the city to the prairie to build a pure, simple life. But the kids hate life in the country. They're constantly bored, at odds with their parents, and saddled with an endless list of chores. The rift between Claudia and Brienne is so deep, Claudia calls it the Continental Divide. John and Claudia admit after 20 years of marriage, the spark in their relationship has died. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
we won't miss you that much,
and a new life.
Go be super!
Their comfort is of no concern to us. What do they have, sleep on beds of nails?
I'm ready to go now.
You're full of control, John, and I'm gonna tell you something, there is nobody happy in this house. Not one of them.
Real homes.
You're so consumed with your lives that you're sacrificing her.
You think she's sacrificed?
I do think she's sacrificed.
Can we ask her?
Real lives.
Let's say Savannah came home and said, I'm going to live with this pimp. I want to be a hooker.
You know, you're just throwing out extremes. That might be normal for you.
Real drama.
You want to hold on to this dictator position. You seem pretty proud of it. You seem pretty proud of it.
That's the role of the father.
That's the role of the villain.
It's important for a superhero to admit their failures, and I failed.
In the mighty metropolis, the superhero Owen Ladinos are fighting a never-ending battle.
I'm Shanti.
And I'm Arjuna.
And we are
the relationship superheroes.
And we are
here to save the planet from boring relationships.
Hi, this is the relationship superheroes.
Shanti and Arjuna use their superpowers and larger-than-life personalities to run a relationship and superhero workshop business from their apartment.
We are going to take you through some exercises in a super fun way. Woo!
Ah!
We do play shops. We call them play shops because we want you to have fun investigating yourself.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Because the only way you can have a fantastic relationship in your life is if you have a fantastic relationship with yourself. Send energy through your heart.
For the Owen Ladinos, who even wear their costumes on the street, their super costumes are a way of bringing happiness and fun to others.
The reason we dress up as superheroes is to remind people that we're all children. This is our closet. Ready? Go! Honey, I like blue on you.
It just reconnects to just being silly kids.
Just put on a cape and fly away.
And do I have capes? Without outfits, I tend to be quiet and shy. So the superhero also for myself brings this 12-year-old that wants to come out and be super and live out all these adventures that I read in comic books.
Shanti's 15-year-old daughter, Savannah, has a different take on her mom and soon-to-be stepdad's antics.
My parents and their costumes being kind of crazy is a little embarrassing.
Don't complain to me. Stop nagging.
One time I was out and they were in their costume and I was like, no.
The Owen Ladinos believe the only place for a superhero is the 24/7 metropolis.
This city is our set for our superhero sagas. It's a great backdrop for our colorful outfits.
The city is one big party. You can get up and go at 3 in the morning if you want and find something wonderful going on.
The Owen Ladinos weren't always superheroes. Former graphic artist Arjuna was once a mere human, living under a different guise.
When I first met Arjuna, he was Harold. That doesn't sound that great. It's like Harold.
And Arjuna kind of gave a name to that powerful being that's inside Arjuna.
My warrior.
As relationship superheroes, Shanti and Arjuna focus on making their own relationship fun and exciting.
Arjuna and I make it our priority to keep connected romantically. Otherwise, what's the point? Be roommates.
I take my beloved Shanti on 3 dates per hour. We went running, that's at least 2 or 3 dates, and this is our breakfast date.
Okay.
Shanti and Arjuna believe part of having a strong relationship means a couple should share the chores.
I do most of the cooking. I do most of the cleaning. I call Arjuna the dishes fairy because it's usually a surprise. Like, I'll go into the kitchen, I'll go, I think the dishes fairy made an appearance this evening. He'll go, no.
Shanti fosters a close relationship with Savannah, believing that she should have freedom and choice in order to grow.
My relationship with my mom is definitely a good one. I love having her as my mom, and she's very understanding.
I don't have a lot of rules in this house. Savannah has to be home by 1 a.m.
She's pretty lenient with chores and everything.
If she can function in Pigpen, so be it.
The one relationship that isn't a priority is the one between Arjuna and Savannah.
Me and Arjuna don't really talk that much. I don't really need a better relationship with Arjuna. I think it's okay the way it is right now.
I'm definitely a hands-off type of person when it comes to Savannah. I want her to come to me when she is comfortable. So my relationship is still a work in progress.
But Shanti is about to abandon her superhuman partner, wonderful relationship, and big city party life to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 1,000 miles away. There's nothing super about the Saborans of Wisconsin. They left the city to live the simple, quiet life.
Our family is a very old-fashioned family with conservative values.
Either the deer or the caterpillars are eating all the leaves off of them.
No.
I think the forces of evil, they're much greater in the city. We just thought it would be just a dream to one day get a place out in the country, and next thing you know, we sold our house in Orlando, Florida, and we moved up here to the north woods of central Wisconsin.
I hate living in the country. There's nowhere to go here.
Feels like you're on vacation 24/7.
We're forced to be in the house together all the time, and I think that creates a lot of strife.
So how was your day today, Brooke?
Boring.
Okay.
To have fun at our house, I usually sit on my bed.
We have 6 children. Brianne, she's 18. Chad is 16. Zachary, 15. Brooke, 12. Bridget is 10. And Britt is 7.
John and Claudia keep strict control over the children's lives.
I make it my business to know what my children are up to during the course of the day, what they're doing, who they're hanging around with.
We are strict parents, no question about it. If they're left to their own devices, they would destroy themselves.
In order to stop the kids from destroying themselves, John and Claudia give them lots of chores.
I gotta clean my parents' bathroom.
Vacuum the whole entire basement floor. Doing the dishes.
Sweep the front porch.
I definitely wish my dad would chip in a little bit more, even at least take his plate off the table and put it into the sink, which he never does.
What time are you gonna be home?
What time do you think I'm gonna be home?
My relationship with Bram right now, it's like the Continental Divide.
I don't like being over here myself, so...
Okay, well, you know what?
Probably my friends would enjoy
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't really have a desire to fix the relationship with my mom at this point in my life because I feel like too much time has been wasted.
Are we done here? Are we done?
I'm not even talking. You're the one that's talking.
Okay.
So.
After exhausting themselves by creating 6 children, the excitement has left John and Claudia's relationship.
Usually at this time of day, the kids are all getting ready for bed. And I may thumb through my latest Prairie Seed magazine so I can fall asleep within a matter of minutes.
So you're gonna sit here with me for a few minutes.
Okay, I can do that. When we first got married, I would say it wasn't a spark, it was more like a blowtorch. It's now more like a flicker, maybe, or a candle burning.
They go on a date once every year, and when they do, it's not a very great date.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I am looking forward to bringing them the superhero technology so that they can tap into their inner superhero.
Bye, sweetie. Go be super.
Something I want to bring to the new family, a sense of a simpler lifestyle.
We won't miss you that much.
Okay. Bye. Have fun. Be respectful. Bye.
After a journey of over 1,000 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
I don't know if there's going to be too many costume parties here.
Where do kids get fresh air around here?
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new home.
Colorful. Very creative people live here.
I said I feel like these kids are in prison. They're all grounded. That's very scary.
Superhero play shop. This is abnormal. Kind of borderline on the occult.
Somebody's got a whole litter of puppies here. 6 kids.
Oh my goodness. What in the world is this?
You know what? It doesn't look like they're having much fun in that bed.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
Zap, bam, bop, kazowie. You have just walked into the lair of Shanti and Arjuna.
A few years ago, we moved the entire family to rural Wisconsin, and we just love it. Yay for them. Not for me.
Arjuna and I threw off the suits and ties of corporate America and became what we were meant to be, superheroes. Do they fly? Do they fly?
John and I are very strict parents, exclamation point. Their comfort is of no concern to us. What do they have, sleep on beds of nails?
My daughter, Savannah, she's embarrassed of our costumes. If my children are embarrassed of me, that's heartbreaking.
After almost 20 years, John and I have lost the spark in our marriage.
I'm questioning the level of maturity here.
Yay! Okay, the relationship superhero is here for them.
Superhero mom Shanti Owen Ladino runs superhero workshops to bring out the inner superpowers in ordinary people. She swapped lives with ordinary human Claudia Saborin, a no-nonsense, country-loving conservative who rules her family with an iron fist. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
I know you think you're a superhero, but what I think you are is super nuts.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face-to-face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, I'm Claudia. Nice to meet you.
Claudia? Nice to meet you. My name is Arjuna.
Arjuna. Okay.
Yes.
And you're Savannah. Hi,
Savannah.
Savannah. It's nice to meet you, Savannah.
Hello.
Very nice to meet
How
you.
are you?
Doing
Nice
very
to
good.
meet you.
All right.
Hey, family.
But she kind of looks like a stripper to me. I thought it was very inappropriate. I mean, like, she was wearing thigh highs, and trust me, I was sitting next to her, got a very good view. That was kind of making me mad a little bit. I don't even know what to think about this.
I was born with Harol, and when I became Arjuna, that's more like superhero. I felt strong. It's more me.
Where's your costume?
I don't dress up in costume.
How can you take yourself seriously wearing spandex with stars on it? I don't think I've ever met anybody who wanted to be a superhero before. Maybe as a child they dreamed of being a superhero?
Why don't we go ahead and at least get you in something maybe a little more...
Okay.
Comfortable.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sure she's probably comfortable, but something that maybe we'll be a little more comfortable with, okay?
Okay.
You know, maybe just something where there's not so much skin showing,
Yeah, I
okay?
understand. Okay.
Maybe pants.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sad that they don't appreciate my outfit, but cannot squash my spirit. Ooh. Ooh. It's very housewifey.
Is that?
Okay, is this appropriate?
Oh, that looks very nice.
Okay.
Why didn't you dress like this in the first place?
I had no idea who you guys were.
Now that Shanti's not in her superhero costume, I think I know more about her as a person and rather a superhero.
In New York, Claudia must immediately transform into a superhero.
You gonna come with us?
No.
No, why don't you ever go?
I just wouldn't go out with them in public with their costume. Claudia related to me when she was asking about me being embarrassed about the costumes because I could tell she was very embarrassed.
This is a little bit mortifying. Putting all their time and energy into this when they have a child at home that needs their time and energy too. They should be investing more of that time and energy into what's going on with her.
She must then help Arjuna to run a superhero workshop.
I have a lot of energy.
I have a lot of energy right now.
Energy. I have a lot of energy.
I have a lot of energy.
I have a lot of energy.
I'm mortified I have to go in front of these people.
My beloved for the night is...
Super Claudia.
If you were a superhero, what would you wear? Would you wear wings? Would you wear tights? Tell your fans, go!
Their workshop was kind of a farce.
And when you feel a tap on your head, you will wake up as a super being. You are now a superhero.
I completely thought that they were just ripping these people off that were there, that really wanted some help, really wanted some answers.
It's the first morning of the swap in Wisconsin, and it's all about chores and hard work, as Shanti must oversee the Saborin children's long list of duties.
You make the bed, is that right? And how come Dad doesn't make the bed?
He doesn't know how to make it.
The reason why it's important for the kids to have chores is it helps with discipline for the kids. In the real world, they're gonna have to work.
What are your chores?
My chores are bring home the bacon.
Okay. He brings home the bacon. You know, he's done his bit. Now he gets to go home and tell everybody else what to do. Well, I feel bad. Should I help you with that?
No.
If I remember correctly, I think into the driveways was about a mile.
I feel bad. Look how heavy it is. And look at the bag broke.
Bag broke.
At the Owen Ladinos, while Savannah sleeps into the afternoon, Arjuna takes care of the chores.
I'd like to go upstairs and see why Savannah's still sleeping. And there's so much to do. Savannah, are you ready to get up yet?
No.
How late were you up last night?
I don't know.
So Shanti would start vacuuming while I do the dishes. We have fun with our chores.
I was quite surprised to see that he only had a pair of wings on. The way they were flittering and he was moving to make them move. Oh,
boy.
What do you do to help out?
I really don't have any chores in this house. You know, my mom just wants me to clean up after myself, which I don't.
In our house, all of my children have specific chores they're assigned.
Claudia seemed like everything is work, 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 work. It has to be in a controlled order. I put on wings to remind us that it's about flowing through life.
At the Saborans, Shanti has barely seen or heard the kids all day, and she goes up to Brienne and Brooke's room to investigate.
I've been downstairs, and I thought you guys left because there's not a sound. I'm a little lonely, actually.
Because that's how we usually act.
Yeah, we don't really talk to our mom.
You're never by your mom?
No. We just don't like to hang around her because there's always something she has to yell about.
You know what? The kids don't like their mom. My daughter's happiness is the most important thing for me. I feel sad for them. I don't know if they cry, but I want to cry looking at them. It's really sad. It's terrible.
In New York, Claudia must stay in superhero shape and go jogging with Arjuna. She becomes curious if Arjuna believes he's more than mortal.
So you keep saying that you're superheroes.
Yes.
I mean, do you feel like you could, effectively speaking, fly off that building up there?
If I wanted to,
You would
but I
try.
don't want to hurdle over a building. I want to hurdle over somebody's obstacle.
Their fantasies become such a reality that I don't even think that they know where the line is drawn anymore. When they're transformed into superheroes, I feel like they can just get up and take flight. That's gonna be an awful mess when they hit the pavement.
In Wisconsin, relationship superhero Shanti must spend her evening as Claudia, reading alone, and she begins feeling the strain in the Saborans' marriage.
It's the complete opposite of my relationship. I mean, if we're both reading, why wouldn't we be reading on the bed together? There's a loss of a spark. I had a relationship like this. That's why I divorced. I wanted to talk to you about romance. And when the parents are not really happy with each other, you can snap at the kids because you've got this underlying frustration within each other.
You know, when we made our vows, we said, for better and for worse, and to me, that's real love. Real love isn't a feeling. It's a commitment that that person matters to you more than all their faults.
They're just subsisting and existing, but it doesn't matter how dim the embers. If two people are willing, we can create a raging inferno.
At the Owen Ladinos, Claudia is curious what kind of relationship Savannah has with her stepdad-to-be, Arjuna.
Do you ever get a chance to talk to him, too? Do you guys ever get to sit and talk and...
Not really.
I mean, it sounds cliche, but connect, you know?
Well, we're both, like, on our computers a lot.
Later, she takes her concerns to Arjuna.
If you had a biological child of your own, how would you raise that child differently?
It's a hypothetical question because it's also depending on
Well, that's what we have, a
this person-
hypothetical scenario here. That's
Yeah,
it.
I see what you're saying, but I think my main responsibility is not Savannah,
What is it?
is Shanti. If Mama's happy, then everybody's gonna be happy.
He's known Shanti for 2 years. So obviously he's known that there's a child in the picture. They should be a little closer at this point.
In Wisconsin, Shanti is curious about the relationship between Brienne and her mom.
Like, are you and your mom close? Like, if you have a problem, could you talk to her about it, or?
No.
So she never just hug you and kiss you or stroke your hair?
No.
Well, what about actually leaving the house? Would you want to leave?
Yes.
Brienne is an extremely unhappy teenager. And emotionally, she's already checked out, and it's not going to be soon after that her body's going to check out. I came looking for you because I just had a very disturbing conversation with Bree.
Okay.
I said, are you ready to leave the nest, and would you leave? And she wants to get the hell out of here. The reason she wants to leave is she has no freedom.
I think I would put most of it on her. She's lazy.
Okay,
And
let's not
she's
qualify
immature.
anything.
She is incredibly irresponsible. That girl will not do what she's supposed to do. And if that means that there's a strain in the relationship, if that means there's a lack of joy and chumminess, so be it.
Because you're full of control, John, and I'm gonna tell you something, there is nobody happy in this house. Not one of them. Not one of them, because you are all controlling and almighty, and you probably think you're God.
She painted this picture, the main thread through the whole family, that's just misery and oppression like there's never been before, which is, to me, just a ridiculous exaggeration.
It's the last night before rule change in New York, and Claudia must dress up once again for a night on the town.
Wow, you look fantastic.
I feel super freaky. Let's leave it at that. ready to go now. There's partial dressing. I experienced a nice little hug there I'm not very pleased about. I've had enough.
I'm a superhero. I can handle anything. If she throws negativity at me, ole!
Today, everything is about to change in the Saborin and Owen Ladino households as the new wives take control.
Shanti is here to fight the arch nemesis, John Saborin, AKA Dictator Dad.
This family is on another planet, and the mothership is bringing them home.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Oh boy.
John, you selfishly dragged your whole family to the country to follow your stupid dream of life on a prairie.
Hey, that was really mean.
I'm Super Shanti. With my powers, I fight for truth, justice, freedom, and creativity!
Now, Arjuno, I know you think you're a superhero, but what I think you are is super nuts. It's time to start being responsible. So this week, I'm gonna call you by your real given name, which is Harold.
We're calling you, Barbara from now on.
Saborins, you all are superheroes and you have powers within. You are going to become the Legion of Super Saborins. You'll each create your own superhero identity. Your mission, to fight the evils of your controlling and boring parents.
It's gonna be so stupid. We're gonna look like idiots.
Owen Ladino family. I don't think the city is an optimal place to raise a child. I moved my family to the country because we put our children's happiness and their moral well-being first.
Are they happy?
So, I will be moving you to the country.
Everybody!
Are you done?
Kids, you have been stuck under your parents' thumbs long enough. This week, we'll write down all the things you've missed out on, and we will collect them in a fishbowl of collected fears for your dad to read about.
So, Harold.
Yes, Barbara?
This pursuit of the superhero persona has become a complete obsession. I'm gonna sell your dress-up costumes, and you're gonna prove to me that your family's welfare is more important to you than your outfits.
That's not gonna happen, but go on.
Savannah, I'm shocked at the lack of responsibility. You leave your stuff all laying around for your mom to come in and pick up for you. And in my house, my kids pull their own weight. You will now be responsible for your fair share of chores.
Okay.
John, you treat your kids like servants and hold them to a ridiculous standard. This week, you're going to take over all the kids' chores.
Well, that's a lot for one person.
I
I don't want to do them, but that's a lot for just one person.
I think Savannah has things to say, and I think you need to listen because she needs to be heard. I expect you both to act on the conversation and make things right with her.
Come on.
I know.
It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill you.
Claudia immediately enforces her rule that Harold, formerly known as Arjuna, get rid of the superhero costumes that embarrass Savannah.
Those outfits are not leaving this house.
There is such a separation in this house between you guys and Savannah. She's not gonna be honest with me.
That's a different topic completely. Let's stay on one topic.
This is part of the cause.
Why?
You're so consumed with that part of your lives, the two of you, that you're sacrificing her.
You think she's sacrificed?
I do think she's sacrificed.
Can we ask her?
When they go out of here wearing these outfits, how do you feel about that?
I just wouldn't want to walk on the street with them.
Are you purposely standing between me and the closet?
Of course.
So now you realize that the very first rule you've broken.
Yes.
Okay. I'm very hopeful that he'll be able to restore like a sense of family here. The costumes are not only a distraction for him, they're a distraction for Savannah. The costumes are off limits until further notice.
In Wisconsin, Shanti enforces her rule John take over all the kids' chores while they supervise. Determined to loosen John up, Shanti gives him a pair of wings and dubs him the chores fairy.
It made me sort of laugh that my dad was using the vacuum.
Yes.
There was a patch that you missed.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. The kids just sit and do nothing while the parents do all the chores. I'm hoping that even the kids will see the absurdity in that.
It's the first morning after rule change in New York, and Claudia is determined to get the Owen Ladinos up and going before noon.
Let's go.
Once she gets the family packed, Claudia moves Arjuna and Savannah a day's drive away from the morally bankrupt city to the middle of the country.
We are leaving civilization as we know it.
We're going to civilization as I know it. Oh my gosh.
It's cute.
I just love it!
Love the smell. I'm a sniffer.
I'm not a fan of the country at all. It's like a complete disconnect from the world and technology here. Like we're just like a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
At the Saborans, Super Shanti has banned boredom and ruled the kids find their inner superhero, and she guides them through a superhero play shop.
And I have one for each of you.
Put this behind my ear.
So you know what really helps when you're building your costume is to kind of think about what your gift is on the planet. Like, what do you think you do well?
I don't have very many good qualities.
You don't have any good qualities?
I mean, I have trouble with adults who've been suppressed a lot, but I figured they're still kids. But obviously, John and Claudia have cut off their fun veins where there's just no more juice flowing to their heart. When I do an exercise that's pretty simple, whereas I ask whatever group I'm working with to, go around and speak about the good qualities about themselves. And none of them could say anything. I started getting upset.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You have done nothing compelling to make me feel that there's a problem with the rules.
It's clear that you want to hold on to this dictator position. You seem pretty proud of it.
Yes, well, that's the role of the father.
Yes. That is not the role of the father.
Okay.
That is the role of the villain. If you don't want to be open to anything else, you're going to wear that and you're going to be proud of the dictator dad. I am done playing this game.
Okay, very good.
John will never be a super dad.
It's very upsetting to me. But it's important for a superhero to admit their failures. And I failed. I failed him.
In New York, Claudia has ruled that Savannah, who has no responsibilities at home, do chores, and it's up to Arjuna to supervise.
I'm gonna go get her up. I need her to start working on this. There's some dishes from last night that need to be done. Thanks.
Right now, I'm exhausted. I didn't get to sleep until 3:15 because the country scares me. It's fine to want a clean house, but this is a little much. I don't think people are gonna caress the TV as soon as they come in.
This is something you could take home and, she can start doing over there too. Give her some stuff to do.
I'm definitely not super about raising kids. So as a stepdad in training, I am paying full attention to Savannah's needs, and I'm here to help her be better and be super.
In Wisconsin, Shanti perseveres with her rules and encourages the Saboran kids to invent their own superhero personas.
My power is I can look cool no matter what I'm wearing.
I can make people happy.
I can make anything glamorous.
What would you say your superpower is, sweetie?
I don't know.
Who is this?
The Dreamer.
You're the Dreamer.
And my sidekick, Macho Man.
All right.
My power is saving people from being just like everyone else. I think Shanti is just trying to get us to loosen up a little bit, and it kind of worked.
In New York, Claudia discovers Arjuna has defied her ban on costumes, bringing his superhero getup to the country. Upset, Claudia questions his belief that he's a real superhero with real superpowers.
You want to establish that you are a superhero, right?
Yes.
Okay, and superheroes can do anything, so I'd like for you to make ice out of this.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
I've shown you my work with people. That's my real superhero powers, my creative. This doesn't create anything.
Creates ice cubes for my drink to be cold. That's what it creates.
Claudia next presents Arjuna with his biggest challenge, proving he can fly.
Now, this is an ordinary crate. Pretend it's a tall building. You did literally tell me that you could fly.
Right.
So let's have it.
Right.
Show me.
Right, if I wanted to.
Get on the crate and show me and stop playing games.
And where do I go?
I don't know, wherever you want to go. Mountains are beautiful. I don't know, go as far as you can.
But I actually want to travel a lot higher than that building. I have to be a superhero to get out of my mentality of being a superhero.
Then you are going to be sick for the rest of your life. Harold's living in a dream world. Harold is not a superhero.
At the Saborans, Shanti gives the super kids their first super challenge. She's ruled they write down the grievances they have with their parents, hoping their words will get through to John.
I want you guys to all write down some issues you've had with your parents, things you feel are unfair. This is obviously years and years and years of being stifled that's just coming on out. Whoa, look at this ball. It's very full.
I'm hoping it really works and that he'll listen to this.
John, what this is are your children's voices.
Lots of your rules are stupid. It makes me feel like all you want is control, okay? I want more of a voice, okay? Sometimes I make voodoo dolls of you and stab you when you are mean, okay?
I don't know how you're feeling just reading these. You're just saying, okay.
It feels like you're trying to hammer the point home that we're the most miserable parents that a kid has ever had. But I don't like the manipulation that's going on here.
This is why you and Claudia have taken the kids out in the middle of nowhere to control them from anybody else's influence but yours. Isn't that manipulation, John?
She's done nothing but focus on negative, and she is making a concerted effort to pit the kids against their parents and make them hate us, is the way I feel.
At the Saborans, after reading his children's grievances, John has been doing some thinking, and he talks to Shanti.
My family is being destroyed right before my very eyes. I feel that it's turning into a nightmare, and I'm just a little distraught about the whole thing. I have a pit in my stomach right now.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't tell you this if I didn't think they were really unhappy. They have so much control that they can't move.
I just feel the way that it was communicated.
I was being so rough with you because I just wanted to wake you up because I think you're really just not aware.
And I don't want to be the dictator. I want to be the more loving type. But sometimes you're just like, well, how do I do it? You know, I mean, it seems like you're in such a pit. How do you get out of it? You know, having gone through some of these exercises with Shanti, it's crystal clear some areas that need to be dealt with. And sometimes you need to make a conscious effort, and this seems to be clearly one of those things.
In the New York countryside, after failing to take flight, Super Arjuna takes to the streets, determined to show Claudia that he is, indeed, a superhero who can transform lives anywhere.
No one can tell me that I'm not a superhero. So right now, I'm going to prove to Claudia that this is a valid job. I am a relationship superhero. And if you like, I would give you a coaching session. I am a relationship superhero.
Superhero?
Yes.
Oh.
Right now, Harold is making a fool out of himself. He's just parading around this small town in a clown suit. Can I just tell you some of the attention I saw you getting? You know, and looking and staring and laughing. And, I mean, you can be good without this. Savannah would maybe want to spend time with you guys.
Correct. So if she felt any way uncomfortable, I'm sure she would tell us.
She's not going to tell you that you look totally ridiculous because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. I do believe Arjuna's living in a fantasy world. He's like living in his own bubble right now.
In Wisconsin, Shanti is beginning to get through to John. Determined to bring romance back to his marriage, she's ruled he tell her how dissatisfied he is with his relationship while she pretends to be Claudia.
I would like to spend more time with you. I miss more romance. I would like to be more of your partner in raising our children.
I absolutely see that this man wants to be the super dad and the super husband that he knows he can be, but he's not sure how to get there. Come on in, we're gonna have breakfast. Our way of going on a date.
Oh, that would be fine.
So, why don't you tell me why you fell in love with Claudia?
She was sexy and beautiful and fun-loving.
You guys absolutely have to have alone time. It's crucial, because you know what makes a child feel most secure is to know that their parents are solid, loving, and romantic, and that they know that you're gonna stay together and be happy.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know if you normally dance around the kitchen, but like Arjuna, all of a sudden, he'll do something. All right, let's see you add that honey with shake your hips a little.
Oh, come on now, don't be...
That's good.
You know, having gone through some of these exercises with Shanti, I learned a lot. Even though we had some rough goes there, in the end, my hat's off to Shanti.
In New York, Claudia has failed to get Arjuna to abandon his superhero persona. She shifts her focus to his relationship with Savannah and talks to him about how she is also struggling to repair her own relationship with her daughter, Brienne.
You know, in dealing with my oldest daughter, I do get confused sometimes. I'm not 100% sure I'm doing the right thing. I could try harder to present unconditional love to her.
I welcome the opportunity to create more of a family dynamic with Savannah. It's time to step up to the plate and be more of a role in her life. I may have been a little blinded with Savannah, but I am open to see new possibilities of creating a relationship with her.
In Wisconsin, after committing to work on his relationship with Claudia, John then begins to work on his relationship with his children. Shanti has ruled he assume the persona of Super Dad and lead a family superhero workshop.
Every superhero needs a cape.
I feel a little hokey, but I'm having fun. I'm gonna try to show the kids Dad, is gonna lighten up a little bit, and he's gonna make an effort.
And now, I want to introduce you to someone you've been waiting for.
I am Super Dad, and I am flat out fun!
He's not usually like this ever.
Brooke is creative and loyal.
Shanti's made my dad more fun.
In New York, after her success talking to Harold about her own strained relationship with her daughter, Claudia enforces her rule that Savannah's voice be heard, encouraging her to tell her soon-to-be stepdad how she feels.
Well, I feel like the outsider with like you and my mom because you guys are really close. It makes me feel bad.
I am open to being there for you.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have more me and you time.
Mm-hmm. That talk with Arjuna was relieving. I'm crying because I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that we like talked. The ironic thing was that I actually didn't want the closeness, but I'm happy that we have it now.
Yay. Having finally made a breakthrough with Harold and Savannah, Claudia packs up the family and heads back to the city.
I'm very happy that Savannah and Harold got the chance to sit and talk. I think coming here removed a lot of the distractions, and I really feel like he's going to make a huge effort to continue with the relationship the way that it is.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I'm so glad that I was able to plant a seed between Savannah and Harold so that their relationship will really grow from here. Just want to say goodbye.
Bye.
I absolutely brought to this family some fun, and hopefully I opened their hearts. I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
I want Shanti to tell my mom how much fun we had to prove to her that we're not rebellious brat kids.
The couples are about to be reunited.
How you doing?
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
I did notice that there was 2 separate entities in the house, like the 2 of you, one. Savannah's in the other room, doesn't want to be with you when you dress like this.
Like your kids don't want to be with you.
Okay.
And you dress like that.
But
Thank you. I'm very good with myself.
I have the floor, though, okay? Savannah doesn't want to be with you when you dress like this.
We're so blinded with our fantastic vision that we're not paying attention to Savannah.
Did you want to keep going? Because you're doing a good job on your own.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to cut to the chase, because...
I'm cutting to the chase, but you keep butting in.
So what's the point?
Well, let's say Savannah came home and said, Mom, I'm going to live with this pimp. I want to be a hooker.
It's just,
you're just throwing out extremes. Like, yeah, you're talking about extremes.
You're about living a lifestyle of freedom, and that might be normal for you. It seems like you allow everything. You need to decide what's best, not the other way around.
I want to know what you're so unhappy about.
I don't have an answer for you because I don't really know. I don't really know what.
Would you like to be happier?
Oh yeah, well I would love it if, yeah, it would make me happier as if my children were happier.
Your children will be happier if you're happier, actually.
The fact that Brianne's relationship and mine are strained it kills me. The thought of her rejecting me and having that big rift, look at me.
Why is there no romance in this relationship? Tell me.
You tell me, you're the
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not you.
I forgot how to have fun. There's a time to be serious, but I think I forgot about the fun part, too. One of my favorite things, was listening to him talk about you. When he talks about her, I could just see that glazed over look. I just was like, wow, that's really great. We need to get back to that.
I've got a lot of areas as a father and a husband that I need to have a more loving approach. And I'm also willing to relax a little bit on some of the rules.
We'll talk about that one.
We'll see you.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Guess who?
Costumes to be sold
We are keeping them.
She actually brought a lot of good things. I learned a lot from Miss Shanti.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
So who's your best friend in school?
My friend Ramya.
Since the swap, Savannah and I have been getting closer, and I think it's great.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I've been hanging out with my mom and Arjuna a little more. I mean, like, not like hanging out with them, like going out, but like I go more in the living room.
Well, miss. She's taking some of the dishes very responsibility.
Thank you, Savannah.
Come on, we're gonna have a meeting. Well, since the swap, definitely we want to communicate more in a loving way. Do you feel that the amount of chores we give you is excessive?
Yeah.
The approach definitely needed to be softened.
I think you should do your own room. I think it's very lazy that you don't.
Yeah, you know what? I clean my own room. I just don't do the floor in it. I mean, but I clean mine up.
I think the relationship with Brienne has improved a little bit.
No, our relationship with our parents hasn't changed.
And I would say the same with Brooke.
It's sort of the same.
It's just the same.
Oh, where to?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna go on a picnic.
Okay. Well, this looks really romantic, hon. How about a kiss? I'm gonna do a kiss, too. Hon.
I can't reach.
Okay.
We are just taking a deep breath and almost letting everything out, going through our nose. It goes like this. You're exhaling, and you're moving. It's almost you're pumping up a tire, and you're the tire. And now I'm a superhero, and we go out there.
Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the super wholesome performing Harringtons of Ohio, otherwise known as the Caboodle Stoppers. The whole family lives in an RV traveling from fair to fair, performing squeaky clean shows to families across the country. Parents Lori and Jim shelter their kids to keep them pure. 20-year-old Heidi has never been on a date, and 19-year-old Joe keeps his language clean by replacing swear words with vegetable names. What the squash! And the low-riding Trevino's of Texas. Tara and Chris live to pimp their rides with flashy paint jobs, banging sound systems, and tricked-out hydraulics. The Trevino's believe in keeping it real, which to them means fostering a close, open relationship with their 5 girls, allowing them to speak their minds and dress however they please. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
Bye, Mom.
and a new life.
Keep it real.
There are a lot of bad influences in the world, like clothing that reveals too much skin. Well, I'll be damned, they're gonna be seeing some cheap cheese tonight.
Are we really doing bad stuff? Can you really answer that question?
It's not about whether you're a good person.
Okay, exactly.
I think friends are people that care about you.
They don't care about you.
Who are you to tell me who cares about me?
Real homes.
Low riding is a raunchy lifestyle. We're going to pack up all the trophies.
Take it all.
Real lives.
If you throw that puppet in the water, I will dive in after it and rescue it.
Real drama.
Get out of my house. I'm not gonna have another night with you in here.
Then you know what? You're the hater.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. Introducing the goofiest, wackiest, most wholesome show on earth, the Caboodle Stoppers of Ohio.
I'm okay. Our signature trademark is clean-cut comedy. I believe you can keep it funny and keep it clean. Are you guys ready for a show? Yeah! We definitely stay away from sexual innuendos. Banana persecution? Oh, yeah. I never heard of such a thing.
Our show is kind of a variety show combining comedy,
I just flew in, and boy, are my arms tired.
puppetry, wacky special characters.
Well, howdy who and how do you do?
And I perform as Mike in his trike on stilts riding a giant tricycle.
Today is so beautiful with the clouds and the grass and the bunnies. It's just so pretty.
I have a daughter, Heidi, who is 20. I have a son named Joe. He's 19. Gabe, he is 15. And Miranda, and she is 12.
Say howdy, say all.
The Harringtons work together to write squeaky clean skits and create wacky characters like Gabe's break-dancing super chicken.
Oh my goodness! The super incubator has made a super chicken!
What?
The only non-Harrington star of the show is Bananas, the monkey.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Well, my name is Bananas. To me, you know, he's not just a monkey. He's like a little furry friend.
Elevator? Where? We do 3 shows a day. Our show brings our family together in the sense that it's very much teamwork. And if you take any one of us out, no matter how small a part they play, it just doesn't go.
We all have our own specific jobs.
Our children have agreed to be in the show. And because they've made this verbal agreement, they are agreeing to give everything that they can to work for the good of the family.
To project a wholesome family image both on stage and off, Lori and Jim have strict rules for their children.
I think it's really important to set guidelines to protect children from negative influences.
My parents do censor TV shows or movies and stuff.
Sometimes I make up substitutes instead of swear words, some vegetable words, like, you know, squash you or carrot all to cabbage.
It's important for young girls to look like young girls and not like adults. 4-finger rule in our household for modesty is to start at the collarbone and use 4 fingers.
Life on the road is go, go, go for busy Lori, who works hard every day from dawn to dusk.
I describe myself as a very active mom. I do the emceeing, I run all the sound equipment.
She does balloons.
There you go, sweetheart. Living in an RV on the road is definitely challenging. Living quarters are tight and everybody's kind of squished together.
I feel like there's not a lot of privacy because there isn't any.
As traveling performers, the kids give up a lot, and they struggle to have normal friendships with other kids.
I get to see my friends probably only once a year.
What are y'all doing?
In my 20 years, my dating experience is ranking up about like this. I haven't really gone on a typical date so far.
The kids also struggle to form a friendship with Dad Jim, who barely interacts with them outside of the show and rehearsals.
I have a disconnected relationship with my dad because we don't have, like, conversations, so it's just like, it's strictly like more like a father figure than a friend.
I have 1,000 things I can do by myself and enjoy it and love it.
Hey, how's it going?
I spend very little time with my dad, just because he kind of keeps by himself a lot.
But Lori's about to abandon her super wholesome show and squeaky clean family to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 1,200 miles away in Texas.
Whoa! Big chicken went boom.
Drop it low and get ready to bounce. That's keeping it real Trevino style.
The Treviños are definitely all about low riding.
Lowriding is cars that have hydraulics that make the cars go up and down, fancy, tricked out paint jobs.
This is my lowrider, and it's my bitch. I love her.
The Treviños are very serious about keeping it real.
There's nothing illegal. You know, all the maneuvers we do in our car, you know, we do it on private property. We do it at shows. We do it in a controlled environment. Whenever you're in a lowrider car and you're hitting your switches and your car's bouncing and moving around, everybody around you stops and looks. We talk to our cars. I apologize if I've ever made you feel not wanted by leaving you in the garage for more than a couple days. People may look at our artwork and think, why would he put a mermaid on his hood? That's the way I roll. My whole family is into lowriding.
I have 5 daughters, Mila 14, Farah is 13, Alana's 11, Cameron is 6, and baby Chris is 5.
Tara and Chris feel they have to be open and honest with their girls.
She got down and dirty?
Yes. I like to gossip with my mom. I like to tell her all the stuff that people do. She won't get mad about it.
That's whack. It's important to have a good social life so that you have people skills.
Jump on me, let's go!
Though Chris is stepdad to the 4 oldest girls, he is a father to them all, and he prides himself on having a very close relationship with all his kids.
Who's the best breakdancer in the world?
Daddy! Even though he's not my real dad, he's always been there for me, so he's just like my dad.
I love you guys!
The whole Trevino family has embraced Chris's enthusiasm for lowriding, and as a family, they all go to lowriding shows.
A lowrider show consists of people admiring your vehicles, and it's a competition, and we win a lot of trophies.
At a lowrider show, you will see girls wearing little bitty skirts with their rear ends hanging out.
At the show, my girls, they mingle with friends. They run around, they look at the cars.
Woohoo! I am far, 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 far from strict. There's no rules about TV, music. I think you should be a rapper, Farrah.
Me?
Yeah. My girls are definitely allowed to wear whatever they want. It's self-expression. Part of looking good is definitely showing off what I've got. There's nothing wrong with showing off my chi-chis, so any chance that I get to, I like to wear something cute that shows a little bit of cleavage.
For Tara, keeping it real also means sleeping in. She has no job and barely does anything around the house.
I'm slowly getting back into waking up about 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon because I need my beauty rest.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
What I'm gonna bring to this family is that it's okay to have fun, let your kids be kids, and just have a good time. Don't forget, keep it real.
Make sure you show them what's up.
I hope to bring to a new family boundaries, but show them that they can still be able to be wacky, have fun, and be wholesome. Keep your joy, your integrity, and your wholesomeness.
Bye.
Bye,
Lori.
After a journey of over 1,200 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
There's a county fair going on. Oh, wow, we're turning into the county fair.
This is definitely bigger than my RV. Obviously, they have a whole lot more room than I've got.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Okay, I'm feeling really nauseous right now walking into a RV.
Lots of trophies. Lowrider car. They're usually low to the ground and the little dingle balls on them and dice or something in the windows.
There's like no privacy in this place at all.
Either he's really large or is like a hip-hop gangsta kind of look. You know.
I'm guessing I'm gonna be a clown. Oh, hell no, I would not be caught dead in this.
I mean, how can you expect a child to stay pure and innocent? You put this in front of them. I want to see a fishing pole.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
Welcome to the craziest, wackiest family in show business, the Caboodle Stoppers.
Low riding is so much more than having a fresh car. It's an attitude and a lifestyle, and we love it. Our motto is keep it freaking real.
Heidi is 20 years old, and she's never been on one date. That's ridiculous to be 20 years old and to have never had a date.
We don't allow swearing in our family, so Joe likes to use vegetables.
There are a lot of bad influences in the world, like clothing that reveals too much skin. Well, I'll be damned, they're gonna be seeing some cheek cheese tonight.
Squeaky clean Lori Harrington leads her family's super wholesome traveling performance, the Caboodle Stoppers. She swapped lives with low-riding mama Tara Trevino, who loves showing off her curves at car shows and encourages her 5 girls to speak their mind and keep it real. For the first week, the wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
This week, you're gonna hit the lowrider circuit.
Oh, Rizzle. It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
My new family.
Hi, I'm
Jim.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel very claustrophobic right now.
Part of our life is you're always in each other's faces.
I don't think I could get used to it. I really, really need my space.
To be an appropriate Harrington, Tara would probably have to wear a little more up here.
All right. So I see you guys are into low riding.
Yes, we are.
In our family, everything's very wholesome, very clean cut. The low riding seems highly sexual, obviously.
Low riding is not just about girls showing off everything they have.
Okay.
You know, low riding, it brings our family together. My first impression about Lori was that, damn, she's hot. Then she started talking about her conservativeness, and she's in for a rude awakening.
In Ohio, Tara must immediately change into more conservative clothes, but it's not conservative enough for Jim.
The piercing thing has to come out.
I'm not gonna take that out.
That has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
It's not coming out.
It has to come out.
Well, it's not coming out.
You can't be on that stage with that showing, period.
I guess I'm not going on stage.
I think a Band-Aid is a perfect compromise.
Sorry, I'm not covering it. Right now I'm really pissed off because he's asking me to cover or take out my piercing, and I'm not going to because me on stage with a Band-Aid stuck on my face is gonna make me look ridiculous.
I think us telling her she can't be in the show because of it is just as bad as her saying that she won't be in the show because of it.
Are you getting the idea that it's okay for her to have a piercing on stage, it's okay for you to have piercing?
I have agreed not to.
Good, so I'm just making sure.
I think Dad is a weirdo.
At the Trevino's, Lori must dress as a low-riding mama.
I have a total issue about showing cleavage.
What's wrong with cleavage?
We have what we call a 4-finger rule.
I don't know, but if you want to live the experience, you gotta live it.
Okay, I'm willing to try this, guys. Oh, Lord. I can't walk, but okay. I really feel very revealing. How do we adjust that, Chris? My version of gangster, okay.
Lori didn't take anything that I was doing today seriously. I think to her, she thinks it's all a joke. Being stupid about it, that's disrespectful.
At the Harringtons, the kids have convinced Jim to allow Tara on stage with her lip ring intact. And she must next assume Lori's character, Ma Caboodle Stopper.
I get to go look stupid out there now. Who are you and what are you doing in my box?
Well, my name is Bananas.
I can't cuss, and I want to cuss so bad. I think that their show is the most ridiculous that I've ever seen in my life. Why would they think that that is cool?
In Texas, Lori heads to her first ever low-riding show.
You know, just the immodest clothing, this is a very unhealthy environment for young children. I see it as a very highly sexual situation for young kids. I'm looking at the girl in blue. What are the men looking at? Are they looking at her shoes?
If you dress like that, doesn't mean that guys are saying, hey, come give me sex.
Being that I just believe in being wholesome, I just feel there's other outlets, other ways to use your passion.
Lori came to the show today and only can focus on the models and the sexuality. For me, this is our wholesome family entertainment.
It's the first morning of the swap in Ohio. Tara's up early. She must oversee the kids' morning routine in the trailer, making sure everyone gets ready without disturbing Jim.
It's early.
We have to pretty much eat before the parents get up. Dad comes out, pretty much we have to stay out of his way.
He'll go outside.
He won't stays there.
Socialize.
Off stage, do you not spend time with your dad other than in
not
here?
really at all.
But it's not like you can tell someone to take an interest in your life.
It made me sad to hear the kids talk about their relationship with their dad. They basically have no relationship with him at all.
In Texas, on-the-go Lori, who performs 3 shows a day with her family, must stay in bed all morning as the kids get themselves up and just hang out.
It's 9:30 in the morning, and I've got, what, 2.5 hours left. I cannot believe what kind of mom Tara is. There's no guidance, there's no parameters. I got really frustrated staying in bed and staying in bed and staying in bed. Tara's the mother, and it's really her job to be watching over those kids. I really feel for your family and your girls. I find it really frustrating that I couldn't get up and just be with you guys.
The longer you're around the kids and you see them, their mom have a wonderful relationship. I mean,
As a friend,
she is their friend.
And I get that. I'm talking about her being their mom. They need their mom to what? Still guide them, love them, show them the way, train them how to go to the bathroom and not go in their pants, okay? Those young ladies deserve to have the whole enchilada.
That's all she's focusing on, is the negative. She wants to beat the one thing down until it's beaten into the ground, and I just say, okay, Lori, you're right. I'm gone. I'm not gonna back down to Lori. I'm not gonna back down to anybody.
In Ohio, after another Caboodle Stopper show, Jim immediately leaves the family to bring joy to fairgoers as Mike on his trike. But Tara is concerned he should be forging a bond with his kids instead.
Hey, Jim. Basically, I wanted to talk to you about the way you're parenting your kids.
Okay, we do not get into personal issues when we're on the job, so I'm gonna be back there in 2 minutes.
I'd really like to talk about it now.
I really have to do my job.
Wow. What a He don't want to be embarrassed in front of all these people that he's a failure as a father.
Welcome to the fair!
I don't appreciate the way you walked away from me. I felt like the same way you walked away from me right now is kind of what you do with your kids. It just really saddens me to see that you go off by yourself all the time and that you don't spend quality time with your kids, and the only time you do spend time with them with your kids is on stage.
As far as being apart, not spending time with them when I can. I agree with you. My dad didn't spend time with me.
You definitely need to not do to your kids what your father did to you. I think Jim has known for a long time that he's a failure. He totally admitted it, but he's never done anything about it. He's just basically went through one ear and out the other, and who cares?
At the Trevino's, Lori's negativity about his family's lifestyle has upset Chris, and he talks to his car.
You got something to show Lori. You do. You know, I know you're feeling negativity around you.
Meanwhile, Lori completes her lowrider look and decides to hang out with the girls and their friends to see what they talk about.
She can't on Wednesdays and Sundays because it's church days.
I wasn't completely comfortable with the graphic nature of what they were discussing at a young age. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
All right. Well, I just wanted to mention something that I observed being here, getting to do this. There were a lot of instances all day where the kids were...
Everything that I hear is always negative. It's always about the bad. You're not seeing it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's just driving me nuts. She don't want to see nothing good. Bad. Everything's bad. Lori! Your kids are sheltered. Here comes Miss Negativity. Give me an N, give me an E, give me a negativity. It's real. I'm keeping it real. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it real with her all the way. She's not ready for that.
In Ohio, Tara is curious about what dating opportunities 20-year-old Heidi has ever had, given she must always be supervised by a parent.
I heard that you've never been out on a real date. How do you feel about that?
You know, I would like to go on a real date, but it's more like the lifestyle that I have, you know, touring all the time.
But you've always been supervised?
Mm-hmm. Then all the guys went, psh. I'm like, wait, no, come back.
So they were scared away.
They're like, you know, you're really awesome, but yeah, this isn't gonna work. And I'm like, ah.
They're sheltered and they have not been able to live any other life other than a circus life. And it's really sad to me that my 14-year-old daughter is more mature than their 20-year-old daughter.
We're all glad when we go out on the road. Frustrated, Tara has had enough of the family's squeaky clean act, and she's ready to keep it real.
If I hear the music and see what I'm seeing again, like, I'm gonna go nuts.
Okay, we don't use 4-letter words. So.
What's a 4-letter word, like?
That would be one.
Y'all do not live in the real world. This is a sheltered bubble that you have been forced to live in. You really think having a friend is seeing somebody for 30 minutes a day once a year for a week?
I think friends are people that care about you.
They don't care about you.
Who are you to tell me who cares about me? Oh, I'm feeling really, really hurt. Like, she thinks we're just idiots, and she's making that abundantly clear.
Heidi had a hard time handling me keeping it real with her and telling her that she acts like a 11-year-old. And I made her cry, but I think that's what she needed. She needs to cry and be able to express herself, and that's something I don't think she's able to do.
I think for thinking that she keeps it real, she judges way worse than anyone I've ever met before, and all she cares about is what she wants and how she feels, and not anybody else.
In Texas, the Trevino's lowriding friends come over, and wholesome Lori is still struggling to see the value in lowrider culture.
You know, a lot of it was fun. Until the one guy who was showing his 2 nipple rings, I thought was inappropriate.
And yet again, Lori confronts Chris about lowriding.
You know, the lowriding, how is this really productive for your family? There's other ways besides just this culture.
We all have a passion that you just don't understand. You just think you're perfect.
I don't agree with that.
You come in a room, and there goes the fun, just sucked right out of everything. Get out of my house. I'm not gonna have another night with you in here.
Then you know what? You're the hater.
You've been living in my whole lifestyle hating me this whole time. You haven't embraced it. You haven't embraced it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm really hurt because I didn't see this coming. I really feel like this or Chris is the hater. I disagree with this lifestyle, but I tried. It's horrible.
Lori don't want to be here. I just made it easy for her now. She just came in and hated on us.
Today, everything is about to change in the Trevino and Harrington households as the new wives take control. Lori has returned to the house as her character Ma to deliver the rules.
I'm gonna turn this family of lowriders into high-riders, keeping it clean and having fun together as a family.
I think it's time for these kids to be able to be young adults.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
So, Chris, low riding is a raunchy lifestyle made for hoochie mamas, thugs, and gangstas. We're going to pack up all the trophies, put them in the lowriders, and tow them away.
Take it all. Trophies ain't what it's about. That's why you didn't embrace what we were doing, because you didn't get it.
Harringtons, I have been going crazy watching your ridiculous show. The show is getting packed up so you can finally experience the real world.
That is our livelihood, and...
Anyways, Jim, please be quiet. Please shut up.
You can do that.
Hello?
Trevinos, in my house, we are a wholesome family of comedians. We're going to create a wacky, wholesome family show.
Slow down, please.
Okay.
Slow down. I'm trying to take notes to get them around the right path.
Well, good. Take notes then.
Jim, your kids are dying to have real friends. You are moving out of this trailer into a real house. Heidi, you are finally going on an unsupervised date.
Chris, parents need to control how the kids socialize. So this week, we're gonna get out of the house and move into our RV.
How are we supposed to
Listen, this is gonna be tight.
Jim, the only connection you have with your kids is your cheese ball show. You are going to spend real time with your kids for the first time.
Can I take notes?
You are going to give Joe a guitar lesson.
All right.
Gabe is going to teach you to break dance. The kids will tell you what permanent changes they want to make.
Tara.
We'll talk about it later.
I should ask you.
Shut up. You guys are so stiff and uncool. So this week, I am going to give you each a cool and a cute new look. And you're gonna hit the lowrider circuit.
Rizzle.
I don't know how exactly I'm gonna be involved in the car show.
Lori immediately attempts to put an end to lowriding. She's ruled the Trevinos toss all their lowriding trophies.
Lori never understood what lowriding was about. I thought she was crazy. I thought she was crazy. I thought she was crazy. Crazy.
Lori's determined to get rid of the cars, too, and she's hired tow trucks to remove them.
Let's go in the garage, please.
Is anybody gonna let her take my truck?
No, she can't.
It's not gonna happen.
So for 1 week, you're not willing to lay that aside, because I wouldn't have them at my house, and this is about living somebody else's life.
If this don't show you the passion we have, what is gonna show you?
It's the only thing you have in this family.
No, it's not.
That's all I've seen,
That's
yes.
not what it's just about.
It's all I've seen while I've been
all you
here.
wanted to see.
No, it's still a bad influence.
It's a bad
influence.
Obviously, you can't see that.
When Lori tried to take our lowriders, it made me feel very upset because he put everything in that he has into that, and I think she just thinks she'd come in and take it from us.
Thanks for coming, but we're not gonna need your services. I sent the tow trucks away because they got very upset, and I'm just gonna put it off limits. I just want them to experience a life without that influence, because they know Chris doesn't see how it's influencing his family.
In Ohio, Tara immediately gives the squeaky clean Harringtons a lowrider makeover.
What? I like to say, you know,
Doing the best that I can. I'm talking about an inner city man.
word. I probably would never really wear this in public unless I was getting paid.
Tara next puts a stop to the caboodle stoppers.
The show is over. That's called keeping it real, bitches. Flipped them off because I really don't care. Like, let's get real here.
It's the first morning after rule change in Ohio, and Tara has ruled the Harringtons move from an RV to a real house.
I definitely like this house. I mean, it's pretty big. It's got like 4 bedrooms.
When Tara discovers the family's brought their props with them, she takes drastic action and takes away Jim's monkey.
Time to sink the show.
If you throw that puppet in the water, I will dive in after it and rescue it.
Well, good for you. That's what you'll be doing.
We have never found a monkey like that.
You can find another monkey if you really need another monkey. I wish that the way you jumped in for bananas, that you would have jumped in a long time ago to build the relationship with your kids that you need to build with them.
By my dad doing this, he just showed how much he cares for us.
You totally jumped in the lake to say something that means something to our family, and that's like total committal.
I jumped in the lake tonight to save bananas because Heidi loves that puppet and it's part of herself, and that would break her heart to see that puppet gone. And I failed a lot before, but I'm glad they're finally getting a dad that's as good as they deserve.
We love you, bananas.
I think when Jim jumped in the lake, that he was jumping in the lake to save bananas for his show. He wasn't jumping in the lake to save his relationship with his kids.
In Texas, Lori is on a mission to bring wholesome culture to the Trevino's. She takes them on the road to perform squeaky clean shows like her family.
Living in the RV with my 5 girls, I feel trapped. It feels like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
When the family arrives at their location, Lori immediately puts them on a rehearsal schedule.
Songs to sing and moves to learn, so here we go. And when we get this started, it's a show on the road.
She doesn't want to do it. I can tell.
Here's the deal, Farrah. You have to.
Me as a parent, I give my kids choices.
No, that's not how they...
I'm just
I know, I'm telling you, that's not
you know?
how it is. That is not how it is.
This was my life. I would probably, like, have a nervous breakdown.
In Ohio, after Jim's heroic rescue of bananas, the children are ready to build a new, closer relationship with their dad. Tara has ruled that the kids tell Jim what disappoints them about their father.
Not letting me walk with my friends around the fair. Sometimes I just like want to walk around and, I mean, the fair is small.
Dad, you don't take an interest in my life, so it feels like you don't care.
You speak to me like I am a child and you don't trust me. You say that I'm an adult, but you don't let me live or act like one.
I agree. You know, you just gotta start trusting somebody sometime, and that's now. Joe, you're a better son than I deserve. You're gonna see a change. I promise you that. I wanna give you a hug because I love you.
Every time I looked in his eyes, I could just see a new love that was there. Since I was a little kid, I was getting talked to like I was crap, and now I know that I'll never have to go through that again.
It was a very emotional experience seeing the kids finally be able to tell Dad how they felt, and it really made me appreciate what I've done with my kids, that they're able to talk to me.
1, 2, 3, family! In Texas, after the family's rehearsal, the Trevino's are almost ready for their first performance, and Lori has a surprise.
I got your costume!
These pants that look like freaking granny pants. I don't want to wear this.
Do you really think I enjoyed your mother's clothing? I'm asking you to try it.
Lori and the Trevino's head to a water park for their first ever show.
I feel stupid.
Because you look so sexy.
I'm very embarrassed. I don't know how our kids can do this.
I know you guys can do this and rock it, okay? And if you decide you don't like the costume, we can...
Shut the hell up!
Hey, watch the language. Come on, go. It's okay, come on. You can do it.
You're about the wrong thing. Let's just do it and get this over with.
Just do it, right? All right, welcome y'all. How y'all doing today? We have a family of lowriders keeping it country, okay? Come on, make some noise out there. Home is in Texas, many miles away. We like
I'm a country cheerleader watching see, so come on everybody, cheer with me.
In the middle of the show, Chris and Farrah break Lori's rules by going off script and singing an unapproved song.
Choices, I have none. I just want to have some fun.
Is this what we rehearsed?
No.
Then you need to stick with what we rehearsed, all right?
It's something different.
Can I?
No.
All right, that was our show. Okay, Farrah, you don't do that in a show, ever.
I let them do what they want. That's what I do. And we're being real and we don't like it.
Yeah, but
and we're not feeling it and we want to do our own thing. We still are ourselves.
You don't get that it's okay to have boundaries, Chris.
Okay, I'm done.
I didn't play them. I did everything that they asked me to do. You know, yeah, they had a choice, and the choice was to stick with what was being written.
In Texas, there's a storm a-brewing. Lori is still furious at the Trevino's after they sang an off-book song during her scripted, wholesome family show.
In my house, it would never been allowed to do what you guys did to me on stage today. You guys talk about keeping it real, and you played me.
Are we really doing bad stuff? Can you really answer that question?
It's not about whether you're a good person.
Okay, exactly.
It's about
we're
where
in that
you're
environment,
at.
and obviously it's not rubbing off on us.
Oh,
obviously, we're not doing bad things.
A bad environment.
What's the difference? What's real, what's fake with you? When do you keep it real?
You guys didn't keep it real today. You just kept it your way that you always do stuff, with no boundaries.
You're so stuck on what I'm doing wrong. What could you do better as a parent?
You don't
Nothing, of course, nothing. You couldn't do nothing better as a parent. It's like talking to a wall. She always wants to focus on what I'm not doing. She never wants to focus on anything that she's doing wrong because Lori does no wrong.
In Ohio, Tara has ruled that Jim must support 20-year-old Heidi as she goes on her first ever unsupervised date.
Going out to dinner or something, or?
Yeah.
That's great. Good idea. Good plan.
Bye. Y'all have fun.
All right, we will. All right, see you, Dad.
I think it was a little hard for Dad to see Heidi go off on her first date, but Heidi looked hot and she was rocking her heels and she's gonna have a good time on her date.
Seeing Heidi off on her first date, I felt proud of her. She looked beautiful. The guy, I felt good about him, and it just felt great.
Bye.
Hi, Heidi. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
It was really cool, just like being able to like chill and hang out, and I really like this new rule, like a lot, actually.
Great.
The feeling of freedom that I had tonight on the date was great. I feel a lot more like a woman now than I did a week ago. I really do. Like before, I kind of felt like a kid woman kind of thing, and now I'm just like, yeah, I got this.
In Texas, it's the morning after Lori and the Trevino's big blowout, and though still upset, Chris tries to strike a compromise between Lori and the girls.
You have taught us about this life on the road. It's not us, okay? So we're not being able to be ourselves, so we're gonna challenge you. Let us throw our own show. You don't have to do a thing.
I could do that if you keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean, because you got to think of the message.
Lori is not gonna have to do anything. We're gonna show her everything she has taught us. We're gonna give her a little something of what she taught us. We're just gonna add a little Trevino flavor to it.
I'll let them do that. That's what this is all about, to get them out of low riding and to find a clean passion.
In Ohio, Tara puts the wholesome Harringtons to the ultimate test and takes them to a down and dirty lowriding show.
These are just sweet, I mean.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You look at them and you're like, wow, you don't ever see anything as cool like on the highway.
Will you give me a hug?
I will give you a hug.
Would you normally be talking to these girls if Lori was around?
I definitely wouldn't be hugging them too much.
The family was not reserved at all. They definitely were very social with all the lowriders.
I did actually manage to get one of their numbers, so, you know, I guess I'm learning the ways of the PIMP.
You got it.
In Texas, Chris and Lori have come to a compromise, and Lori is allowing them to put on a show they wrote themselves, as long as it's wholesome.
I'm gonna sit right here.
I'm ready.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Our home is in Texas, many miles away. We sit around the house, being a family all day.
And Dad, what do you like to do?
You don't know what I like to do? Hey, man, you need to change that music.
Woo! Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! Woo!
As the finale, Chris surprises the girls and Lori with a heartfelt poem.
I'm the proudest dad to have you all. Every family has their own special beat. You girls are the reason my life is now complete. Give me a hug. I do have a big fear of my kids, you know, getting older.
He means everything to me, and I love him a lot.
In Ohio, Tara enforces her rule that Jim spend quality time with his kids and learn more about their interests. Breakdancing with Gabe and jamming with Joe.
I like finger picking, but I'm not as good with the actual finger picks, if that makes sense. I would probably like my dad to take more of an interest in the stuff I'm interested in. It depends on like what stuff, like, you know, if he was like, ooh, you know, I want to be interested in you brushing your teeth. You know, that wouldn't be much of a fun interestation topic, you know, but Dad's, you know, learning to be more family-oriented. I see a difference in my dad. I'm really looking forward to jamming out with him a lot more, and that will help our relationship a lot.
My son Joe.
Tara's rules have been so successful, the family decides to sit down and draft a list of changes they would like to make in their everyday lives.
Let's draw this up, yo.
Heidi, you can go first. Which one do you think's your most important?
Keep the freedom that I got.
We just want to say how we feel and what we're thinking without having to get in trouble for it.
I'm looking at you guys, and they're tears of, actually have been a good dad. In some ways, because I've got you across the finish line here, I have done what I set out to do, which is prepare you to be good, responsible adults that can make decisions on your own.
You have done a good job, you know, raising us, and I think now you guys can ease off the parenting and put more into the actual relationship part.
In one short week of New Rules with Tara, it's just like, wow, you know, this is like the dad that I always wanted, but I never had.
The biggest change in me with this experience is that my husband is such an awesome dad. It definitely does make me appreciate him even more, and I want to do those little bitty things that he asks for. I'm definitely gonna make the bed from now on.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I'm definitely glad that this family became a part of my life because I wouldn't have realized that I am doing right by my children, and that's keeping it real. Peace out.
The time I've spent with the Trevinos has taught me my husband needs to play more with the kids.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Oh my God. I can't run in my heels.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I walked in your house, I saw a lot of trophies. Didn't understand the young kids at the car rallies with the models that are half-dressed and, you know, a lot of adult situations that the young kids were put into.
What she was seeing was lowriding was the thing that brought us together as a family.
I don't understand.
That was my impression at the time.
You know jack about what my family knows.
Why are you so defensive?
Because of people like you. Because of people like you.
I haven't sat here and said anything.
Because of people, no, but you judge my family. Because I have tattoos, you think I'm a whore, you think my husband's a thug. You have no relationship with your kids. He enjoys having that time alone to spend with his kids, which he doesn't.
Here's the thing, let me speak.
And providing their...
Please,
I wish you would stand up to your wife the way you stand up to me.
You too. Would you all please let me say this? I stand here and say, I admit it, I was a sucky, pathetic excuse for a father. I saw how great they were, and I'd never seen it before. I don't know why. I was blind to it.
For 20 years.
Yes, and I'm not there anymore, and I'm never going back.
Joe started telling Dad what he felt, and we all got emotional. We were all in tears.
I looked at him with tears in my eyes and said, Joe, you are absolutely right.
And Joe cried because Joe, for the first time, seen that Dad was being real.
That is a done deal.
That's what I wanted.
So,
Thank you. You're welcome.
And all I ever wanted was you to step up.
You got it now.
So thank you, son. That's Tara. That was what I wanted so bad.
The biggest thing that I took from this experience was I am gonna stand up for our family. I didn't let anybody push me over. I stood up for our family and our kids.
I got your back, brother. I got your back.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Hi, guys.
We'll make our own rules. We're not making her rules.
Oh, bananas, I miss you so much.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras return to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Since my mom has come back, she does a lot more around the house.
Hello, how was your day? We decided we needed to get a new lowrider.
He kind of represents a real lowrider. He's low to the ground. He hops around when he walks.
Hell yeah! I look pretty fly, huh?
Pretty fly for a monkey.
Go!
Okay, go. Since the swap, our whole life, it's not anything like it was before.
Looks like a fish.
A midget.
I realized I was over-controlling, micromanaging my kids. I gotta believe in them more, and it's better for all of us.
My dating experience isn't zero anymore. I've gone on a couple dates. Me and Joe are gonna go hang out. We'll be back around 11, and we'll text you if anything changes.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Have a good time.
Well, see you, bye.
We're so thankful to Wife Swap for giving us this chance to change our lives.
Yes.
Show them the robot. Come on, dance. Come on.
Like it's hot.